Hey everybody, it is Super J here, and it is officially time for Super J's True Confessions from the Desert live with Super J and the iGen Centennial Yakira and the Millennial Jonathan, officially known as Super J and the Millennials. All right, so Olympia weekend, guys. While you all are kind of coming on, I'm going to just do a little bit of housekeeping. We had Olympia weekend, Phil Heath, Sandal number 7. I'm not going to be mad about it. Big Rainy looked like a beast, but it was all good. And there was a fight out here. There was a big fight yesterday in Vegas. You guys have to forgive me because I forgot who the big fight was. Somebody with a C. Canelo and somebody else. So there was a big fight out here. So there was a lot of activities going on here in Sin City this weekend. So today we're going to first ask Akira how she's doing.
I'm good.
You good?
Yeah.
Okay. How about you, John?
Good.
Okay, so JG is going to join us. So officially, Super J's True Confessions is a platform where we have pretty much a no judgment zone, okay? It is a discussion forum where we appreciate when we have interaction from you guys. And
the audience.
It is all in the vein of sharing the love. We have no judgment. There is nothing off limits and there is nothing taboo. And oftentimes I'll have a topic as I do today, but if the conversation is derived from you guys and it kind of changes the nature, or if something that somehow we're discussing something and it changes the nature of the topic, it kind of is, it goes as it goes, okay?
If you guys don't know what that just was, the audience, you guys, she has live that before. You've live my, Yeah, so
Pun
that's
intended.
just a comedy team thing, a pun intended thing. And I don't know why I all of a sudden did that. Like, that kind of was just like a force of habit. I didn't even mean to. Like, I wasn't thinking about it. I just heard you guys, and I was like, the audience! Because even in the show, we didn't do it, like, every time. Like, it was, you would say it, you guys, and we'd be like, crickets.
All right, well, John, did you have a good week before I get into what we're doing today? I know you got to go hang out with some friends, right?
Yeah, I've been stuck home doing nothing.
I don't know, my week is always good.
Okay.
I guess I can't say that it was like this crazy like eventful thing, but I don't really like a lot of events in a week because if I'm busy, usually it's like I like to work if I'm busy, and that's good for me. But my weeks have been, I guess, better in a sense that because I'm able to really truly enjoy them, I can truly enjoy every aspect of my days. So.
Awesome.
That, I think, is what's the better about it. Because my days have always, even when I was going through my situation, my days were good. It's just, there were pieces of, things that were playing on my mind that didn't really allow me to enjoy the small stuff that was going on in the day. So, that's kind of where I'm at now. I get to enjoy the small stuff.
Awesome. Okay, so today, our topic, as some of you all have read, is actually when your idea of being naughty is actually nice, but then it goes all wrong. So this is going to be a legitimate, bona fide, true confession from Super J, as a matter of fact. And Jonathan's like, yeah, that'll be interesting. Yeah, Jonathan hasn't heard anything about this topic or anything about what I'm getting ready to discuss. Yakira has heard a little bit about what I'm going to discuss. But let me just ask you guys this. Has anybody ever found themselves in a situation where you kind of feeling yourself, you're feeling good about you, and you decide you want to be a little mischievous because you're just in a mischievous little mood, and so you decide you want to go have some fun, right? And then you decide, well, what kind of fun am I going to have? So for me, the fun I decided I wanted to have, basically entailed me not being in my house, not being in a gym, okay, not being at the doctor's office, but being in a more social environment. Okay, let's put it like that. So I decided yesterday, well, actually I was supposed to go Friday. I was going to go out on Thursday. One of my former coworkers from, actually it was Palm Valley, he's in Tempe now, but Nate Moses, Big Nate dog, he got his pro card, his IFBB pro card at the Olympia Amateur in Classic Physique. So this was his second show. I'm like so mad about that. He got 2 and done, right? He's IFBB pro. Well, basically what was going to happen was I was supposed to go out with him after he, spent time at the Olympia, relaxed, and we were going to go eat because, he got to eat at that point. But that didn't happen because Jonathan also needed to do some things, right? So I decided, okay, I'm going to stay home because I hadn't heard from Nate and I actually had a lot of stuff to do. So because I was going to go hang out with a friend on Friday in a social environment, I was cool, right? Didn't go. So now I'm by myself.
Aunt Nene said turn the love sign around.
Thank you, Nene. Y'all didn't. How come all y'all didn't tell me that my love was backwards? There's something to that. Okay, that's gonna be a topic. When your love is backwards. That's deep right there. That'll hit y'all when y'all get home. Anyway, thank you, Nene. But anyway, so I decided I still wanted to go and hang out and be sociable because that is my new goal, to just live, to have some new and different experiences. It's funny, yes, I am 50 years old. I know I don't look it, and I surely probably don't act it, but nobody outside of this house and outside of you guys who already know would actually believe it. In fact, as you all know, I've gone places and have gotten into arguments where, men have been disappointed with me, calling me a liar and just different things, thinking I'm trying to be shady, and not giving them my true age and like saying I'm 50 to get rid of them, these younger guys. And it's not the truth. So anyway, I decided I'm going to really go out. I'm going to be fast. I decided I was going to be a faster yesterday.
No, yeah, she was.
Hold on. So, this was my idea of being
I
naughty.
have to
Right?
be here for this?
Yes. This was
I was
my,
just saying she was looking like me.
I was getting ready to
Most
say that.
times.
I was getting ready to say that. This was my idea of being naughty. And the truth of the matter is, yes, I looked more like Yakira as far as how she dresses
She
often.
said that she's going to see your nipple, too.
My nipples.
Yeah, she said you need to close your blouse a little.
My nipples flopping out? Dag! Am I coming undone? Y'all just
Get
y'all,
yourself
y'all-
together.
get yourself together. Thank you, Nene. The audience
Get
is
yourself
they must be having
together.
a show. So that's part of me being naughty though. That's what's funny. So yesterday, as I was getting ready to say, is anything else out of order, y'all? Is my do okay? Okay. I decided I was going to go out. I was going to have some fun, and I wanted to go to just like a socialite. I won't say it's necessarily a singles club, but kind of, sort of a singles lounge club. Social environment, social club. And so I decided I was going to go out and be real young. Okay, and so. When I say I'm looking like Yakira, I dressed more like Yakira. I had these on, guys.
She stole my shorts.
Y'all,
Those are cheer shorts
can
that I
y'all
got.
see?
She stretched them out.
I did not stretch them
Yeah,
out.
because they're actually smaller looking when you're don't. When
I
you're not
didn't
wearing them.
stretch them out. Anyway, so you put them in the washing machine. She's trying to say my butt is big, y'all. Well, all of this booty fit into these little teeny shorts.
Yeah, it's
okay?
because they're spandex. So please stop trying to trick the audience right now.
Yeah, no. I said all of my booty. Exactly. I got a big old.
Yeah,
butt.
because they freaking stretch.
Anyway, so I had these on. I had some little high heels on. I had my little hair done, little makeup on, little, bustier, little boobs, kind of, little cleavage showing.
You got the same face I got, T.
And so I went out, right? Now, mind you, because I'm not that familiar.
Aunt Nene said, I'll just show it to you because she might not want you to see what she said.
She sent that on private. Hold on 1 minute. Let's do a social media break. What is it? I wasn't supposed to say what?
No, she's saying I wasn't supposed to.
Oh, thank you, Nene. Well, she just said it.
She's like, it's supposed to be a whisper, don't you?
Okay, so discretion is not our thing.
What is whispering, Aunt Nene? What is whispering?
This is true confessions. It is what it is. We leave it all out. So my sister just was helping Yakira to know that when you tell your mom that her nipples are about to flop out, you don't say that out loud on social media, Facebook Live.
I mean,
you whispered in her ear, but discretion is truly not Yakira's strong suit. So
I was like one of the loudest, bluntest people I know, so
that's funny. Anyway, so I went out, and everything was going pretty good, right? I get to this place because I'm not familiar with Vegas, as I was saying. So I called a friend who doesn't live here. He actually lives outside of here, but he's originally from Vegas. And I asked him, okay, so where can I go where I will be safe in going by myself, you know? But I want it to be a nice social environment, you know, where people meet each other, mingle, and, you know, socialize. So he gave me a club. And I said, all right, I'm going to go. I'm going to be young tonight. I'm not going to be 50. I'm going to be about 30. Okay? So I took 20 years off.
15. Nigga, look, boy.
And I went to this club. Now, let me tell you guys what happened. This is what happens when you think you cute, you trying to, I was a little hot mama last night, too.
Yeah, when she walked out and I realized what she tried to sneak past me.
Because
I was
I came down the stairs and I was like, did Bobby leave? She was like, yeah. I was like, this nigga not say nothing to me.
Like,
no, I was like, buying nothing. Oh, by the way, I'm out.
She just made it seem like she was like,
I'm
just going out. And I'm like, okay, whatever.
Wait, so Yakira comes out on the patio.
Yeah, because I realized, because I realized she said, okay, make sure you take Tiki out. But you know, you always have it in your mind, like, okay, you gotta make sure you say I love you and be safe to your parents or, you know, your loved ones, just in case anything were to happen to it, don't call that to them, but still. So I was like, oh snap, I didn't say I love you. So like, I'm rushing to the door, like, to make sure I say I love her. And I'm like, caught off guard, like, wait a minute, Jesus! Pimp down, 342! Like, I was like, oh!
She's like, I was getting ready to tell you to be safe, but until I saw all that, she's like, where are you going?
Yeah, I was like,
wait. And she's like, whose booty shorts you got on?
Yeah, because I know she don't own none. So I was like, oh, you trying to be a hot muffin right now.
But I was cute, y'all. It don't matter. I was cute.
She had her shirt all tucked in. I was like,
Topping it.
Yeah, she trying to crop top it.
Yeah, that's why I definitely snuck past Jonathan. You know what's going to be really funny?
I had something to say.
What's going to be really funny and really tragic is one of these days I'm going to be out there trying to be young and I'm going to end up in the same club with him, not on purpose. That's going to be funny. I told him, like, if we go to a club together, that's fine. Because I actually don't look like his mom. So it would be okay, you know, but maybe he can't feel like he can loosen up. But if he was to walk into a club, the kind of club I was in, and see me in there, I just think all Hades would just break loose.
He'd have been, mommy!
He's like, mommy! All in the club. Wait, all in the club, mommy.
No, I do a rival.
No, like freaking marriage counselor. Mommy, why you got your good panties on? Why are you so greasy? Why? That is so greasy.
They are silly. Okay. But anyway, So I get to this club and I'm looking cute. I'm a little hot stuff. I have my heels, my little booty shorts, my little crop top with little bosoms, little cleavage showing, hair down, done, and I was cute.
Hair did, nails did, eyebrows on fleek.
So I get into, a comfortable position in this environment. I sat in one of the little lounge chairs, all by my lonesome. And if I tell you, the first person that decided to come near me and sit and talk to me was this old man. I'm like, okay, I'm not here to be 60, sir. I'm here to be 30. So this guy, he's got to be like 60 years old or so, or older, I think. Because this club had all ages. But anyway, he comes and he sits down. He starts talking. He's a nice guy. This was not the problem. He's a very nice gentleman. He came and he sat down and he was talking to me. And I talked to him for a little while. And then the strangest, most darndest thing happened. This guy decided that I was great company.
I hate when that happens.
I know. Like that I was the best company he's had in several months, I guess. So he decides to kind of take up residence where I was sitting. And so even when I got up to go somewhere else, he was there, okay? So now I got Grandpa like following me for real, but talking to me. The problem is I wasn't able to be like Yakira. Or Jonathan for that matter. I do not have it in me where I can just tell you to go away, okay? Like bounce. In a social setting like that, whether I'm at work, conducting business, or any place. I'm so used to always being engaging because that's just my normal personality, that when I was engaging to this gentleman, he just was on cloud 9 and he just thought he hit the jackpot tonight. So he clung to me like static cling on a skirt, okay?
That's what you
Except I didn't have a skirt.
Bad back about 5 paces.
So
I'm gonna stick to you like white on rice, fat boy on cake.
So yeah, that's exactly what it is. So this is what I did. So I got into a more public area. And so now this is where it all went wrong. Because guys, I was fly. I'm trying to tell you, I was popping last night.
If she was wearing my booty shorts, those booty shorts, like.
But her cheeks come out of it. My cheeks don't come out.
No, my cheeks don't come out of those. But those booty shorts, like, suck everything in and just.
Like I was polished for that.
Yeah.
But anyway, so now a lot of people, like guys, are, trying to give me some attention, right? So people are trying to come up and talk to me, which is great. That's why I'm there, right? Old dude would say hello first. Like,
hello first to
every time.
people?
So like, yeah, hey,
hi, my name is Hi.
No. It wasn't even, they couldn't even do hi, my name is.
Dang.
As soon as they're like coming up, he's like, hey, how's it going? And then, of course, these men are like, oh, cool. Everything good. And they would leave. Some of them saw him and just would leave.
Dang,
so,
that's the cock blocking
this was, you talk about cock blocking. And usually that's the problem for a male.
Exactly.
That was a problem for me last night.
That's messed up.
I had all kind of actions.
Well, that's because he was asserting dominance in his old age. That's what he was doing. He was asserting, this is my territory. You
yes,
recognize I'm here.
that's exactly what he. And wait. And it was an older white man too. This is what's really funny. So it looked like it either looked like I had a sugar daddy. I don't think it looked like I was a prostitute. I wasn't that bad. I didn't look that bad. But it looked like somebody really young, because y'all know, with someone really old. So it looked like he was like paying for my life, like I was a kept woman all of a sudden. And that's how he was acting. And I'm like...
He had already peed on the tree.
He peed on the tree, which obviously was my leg. I don't know.
That's unfortunate.
And so, if I tell you guys, I had about 20 people, 20 men, come up to try to talk to me.
See, and this is why
and I'm walking around. This is the thing. I walked around. I didn't stay there because I'm like, oh man, he's blocking me. You can't tell the person like they can't go in certain areas, but everywhere
But
I
you can tell them
went.
to get the fuck away from you.
No, but this is why you don't go to these kind of places by yourself. It's not for safety. Yes, there is that safety factor.
Yeah, I
but
know.
you go with your girls so
you
that they
go
can be
with
like,
the
yo, she don't want you. Get out her face. You have to have a wingman.
A wing woman.
Yeah, a wing woman. The
I'm
ones
fighting
that
my
can
daggone self,
that
man.
can repel and
look.
attract.
I'll talk to who I want to talk to, and somebody's going to be around me when they want to be around me. But if I don't want to be around you, you will know.
The bottom line was.
See, Mom, you just should have gotten an attitude. Like,
I didn't. I was. It was so funny. Wait.
Seconds,
Here's the thing. It got funny to me. It started to get funny, and this lets you know how ridiculous I am because I'm like, Dad, I sure wish I had you, Kira. I'm like, she would tell this man.
I'd be like, excuse you, you're a little too close. Thank you. Goodbye. Have a great night.
She is a great bodyguard. Kira is awesome. When I don't want her to be, though.
What are you talking about?
But last night, I surely could have used a Yakira on my cuff, boy. And so I probably lost like the opportunity to. I mean, they talked like some of them. You know, they talked for a minute, but not like what they would have.
But you didn't get the
because because it began to significantly appear that we were a couple and we were together. So the ones that didn't get the word yet, you know, they were still trying. But then very quickly, you know, he'd be in the near vicinity and, you know, he'd say hello or whatever, or he'd just cut them off altogether and not near me before he got to, you know, before they would get to me. And I'm like, dude, what is your I did ask him. I'm like, are you okay? Is everything all right tonight?
See,
And
too nice.
I know.
That's not the question. You
I
were supposed to ask
know.
the question.
I'm like, what the hell's wrong with you?
I wouldn't ask no questions. I was saying statements with an exclamation point on the end. Fuck! Why, Nick? Why? You can leave. Thank you. Goodbye.
But then you're making a scene.
I don't give a shit.
I was trying not to make a scene.
I make a scene if I need a scene. I make a scene to make sure everybody know this nigga's crazy.
Well, he wasn't though. This is
He
what I'm
was
trying to
crazy.
No, he's crazy because he peed on the tree. That wasn't his. Bro, he was crazy, Mom. I don't think you got the cues correctly. He was
I
crazy.
worked in clubs. I'm telling you, there's a certain language you gotta speak in there. They don't understand no.
I don't even know if she said no.
I did say no to some things. I did say no.
You didn't say no, get the fuck away from me, though.
No, I didn't say that. I didn't do that. See, no, that's not me. I share the love.
I got PTSD
See,
from clubs.
no,
I
you
can't
can
do
be
it.
nice about it, though. No, thank you, sir. Have a great night. But,
I tried
after that, the funny thing is, I saw this video, too, just recently. This girl, it says, when I have a boyfriend doesn't work, she started doing sign language, like, and the guy was like, oh, I'm sorry. It's just excuses.
That's a good one.
I'm like, that's an asshole. Like, you can't date a deaf girl? I was like, you're mean.
Here's the problem. This tells me that there is a significant, serious problem. I have been a recluse for way too long because my normal crisp swagger and snip snap and you know, I'm usually pretty to the point and I can drop extra baggage when I need to. But for some reason, I could not shake this guy. And like I said, he wasn't being creepy. It wasn't like that. He actually was a nice guy. But he was blocking every little opportunity. And I think even when he wasn't really talking to me, at this point, men just decided that we're a couple. So, so I'm sitting there like salty, like thinking, am I going to leave and try this again at a different club? I was like, I'm not going through all of that. So I sat there and talked and we socialized and, had some water. I didn't drink any alcohol.
Yeah, because she drove by herself.
Yeah, exactly. I was a designated driver. I didn't realize you're supposed to Uber to the club or take a cab to the club and Uber back, because I saw a lot of that happen. I'm like, oh, I see. They got drunk somewhere, or they're getting drunk somewhere, and then you Uber back. Very safe. So that was cool. I saw some very responsible behavior last night. But it just was so sad for me because it's just obvious that I need to go out. That it was. I won't say it was a waste of time. It was a learning experience.
Well, it was a waste to get good looking and
oh my God,
all lavish. And
well, I'm gonna tell you what it did though. It did let me know I have not lost it yet. I still got a little bit of it. If somebody give me a thumbs up if I got it still just a little bit. All right,
crickets.
I know. Wow, crickets. I guess I don't have it still. Wow. Okay, y'all just hurt my feelings. Thank you. Who was that? Eddie?
Me.
Yakira showed me. She had pity for her mom. Who was that?
Oh, I don't know who that was. That was
Thank you, whoever that was. Y'all show me a little love. I struggled last night. How about we do?
Alton said you have it still, Jill.
Thank you, Alton. Y'all know what? I love Alton. Alton will look. Alton loves Super J, Jill Lundy. He is one of my dearest friends. And I think if I looked like a frog that had a big croaky neck, warts and all that, he would probably still love me. I just think that's the kind of guy he is.
Oh, that's sweet.
So, but thank you, Alton. I appreciate that. I need to do a quick social media break because I saw a lot of people pop on, but Yakira can't see all of them, so I'm going to come up here. So, before I do that, I want you guys to tell me, give me one example of when you were out trying to be naughty, and that was nice, but it went all wrong. All right? So, I'm going to come up here, do my little social media break real quick. You guys think about that question.
You probably have more experiences than I do.
A lot of stories, but I was never trying to be naughty.
Well, I was
trying
being
to go out and get some digits, maybe talk to some girls.
Hi, Ralph. Hi, Jason. Adams. Hey, Kenny. You too young to watch this, Kenny. Hi, Cornelius. Hey, Harold Lewis. How are you, sir? Lawrence, what's going on? Lawrence said...
I haven't lived enough.
Uh-oh. Pastor G is on. What's up, Pastor G? Yeah, I was being naughty. You just point your hands this way and pray. You remember Pastor G from Baltimore?
Oh.
How's it going?
I really don't.
Hey, James Austin. I'm doing well, Lawrence. Yakira is on. Hi, I got some family. Hey, Jonas. What's up, Chuck D? Charles Barrett, real estate agent extraordinaire. My sister, Janine. So beautiful, Miss T, my hairstylist, Ernest Suber. Hey, how's it going? He said, I'm looking good. Thank you, Ernest. Appreciate you. Turn the love sign around. I'm gonna preach on that. And Alton, Milton Von Ruffin. Hello, Maestro. How are you, sir? Rodney, Alton, Tim Shanahan. Hi, Tim. I think all the way from Australia. Something like that. Walter Sutton. And my special Shannon Siegler. Yep. All right. Okay. I just want to say thank you all for stopping by. I appreciate that. So, you want to talk about?
John's going first.
You're going to go first? Okay, so John's going to tell us one quick
He's lived
example.
a little more than I have.
One brief example where he was out there trying to be fly, and it was going good. It was nice for a minute. But then it just went all wrong.
I don't know. See, when we go out, it depends on who I'm going out with. Because if I was going out with like my girls, if I was going out with a group of girls, there's a different. Now I'm in a different mode, so it depends on who I'm going out with. Should I give an example of just me, like with my guys? Because if I was with my girls, it's a whole. I'm playing like Brother Bear all of a sudden. Now I am like.
So
John, give an example of when you're going out to get yourself some digits and it just doesn't work out.
Okay, so there was one I actually told Mom a long time ago, and it was crazy because I'm known as the nice guy, and I've always been the nice guy. I know how to tell people to back off, but I'm usually the nice guy. Like, I don't mind just chilling, having good vibes, especially if nobody's really causing any problems. So it was me. Granted, this is back in high school, by the way. It was me, my boy Halter, my boy Leary.
Oh, that would be story.
Mia.
Still wasn't there?
No.
Oh.
Mia.
Because Mia was there.
Yeah. At that time, they didn't like each other. Mia and her friend Miranda. And we had went to this, because we had found out there was this teen night club in Scottsdale.
Oh, is this the one that they came back?
Yeah.
With? Oh, Lord.
And legitimately, we were actually just like, we were actually at the house eating Taco Bell. We found this thing out. We were like, you know what? We're trying to have a good night anyway. I mean, we're just chilling here eating Taco Bell. Why not go to this, teen night? So we get all, I can't say we got glammed up. The girls got glammed up. We just kind of freshened ourselves up. Go to this club or whatever that's in Scottsdale. And we get there, and don't get me wrong, it was a dope little club for like teen night. It had like the black lights, the little strobes going. They had, I don't know if it's called dry ice, I think. Because they had like the smoke in certain areas, not like all over the place, but like coming out of the corners, so that by the time it does fill out the whole room, it has a slight haze to it. And if you wore white, which I had, I think white pants on that night with a pink kind of like polo shirt. My white pants, you glow and stuff. It was dope. I say it that way. It was actually pretty dope. So when we get in there, of course, there's a few people that we start to recognize, like from school or from like around the area and whatnot. And there was one particular person that I knew I didn't really like that much. So I decided, I was like, yo, let's just, go back to this back corner where the drinks are at. So at least then we can, get some drinks. And the drinks weren't like alcoholic drinks. They had like Coca-Cola and stuff like that. So I went back there so we can at least like scope, me, Halter, and my boy Leary, we could scope out, who's out there. And so we were like, okay, I'm going to go for her, you go for her, we go for her, and then we just intervene, like push or pull them to a certain area so that we know that we're all safe. Because that was the other thing too. We didn't like being separated too far from each other just in case some stuff went down. So
some stuff is about to go.
I ended up talking to this girl, I don't remember her name, but I ended up talking to this girl, and I actually did get her phone number. We started to dance, and as we were dancing, I didn't recognize that I'm actually, like, crazy enough how it just happened. I'm dancing, and behind me is my boy Halter dancing with a girl. It was hilarious because I had hit him, and I was just like, Halter, what are you like? It was crazy. So we're dancing, we're all having a good time. Everybody's talking to everybody. The girls are just kind of having fun with each other as far as they're dancing with each other because they didn't want to talk to anybody, and that's usually, I guess, how it is. I mean, for the most part, I'm assuming that's usually how it is.
Girls are a little different.
Yeah, they don't really go there to like necessarily go out and try to talk to somebody. They're more just there.
I went out trying to talk to somebody.
But you're different. We were 16, 17, you know what I'm saying? They're not really going there to actually talk to anybody. They want people to talk to them, but they're not there to talk to anybody. They're more like...
We're just there to have fun.
Yeah. So, I'm like, all right, cool. We're, everybody's exchanging numbers at this point because it's actually getting kind of late. And I was like, there's this other party that we heard about. So we were going to be leaving to go to this other party. So as we're all kind of like trying to turn and get out, a fight breaks out. And the first thing I'm thinking in my head is like, I don't know nobody. We need to hurry up and roll. Like the door is right there. Just bust a move for the door. Well, we didn't move fast enough. We got
this
trapped.
Was a traveling fight, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was one of those things where, like, the dude was fighting one area. We saw it, but as we were trying to go to the door this way, they were literally fighting the whole way around, and we got trapped on the wall. So we're sitting there like, oh, crap. And we can see the two big old bouncers that's coming towards us. One's a big, bald, black dude, and the other one's this big, ruffian, white dude that looks like freaking Stone Cold Steve Austin, that dude. But he has hair. And I'm like, oh crap, everybody in here about to get in trouble. Like, in my head, I was the first one getting in trouble. Even though I wasn't in the fight, in my head, I was in trouble. I was just, oh crap. So I'm like stuck on the wall. My girl Mia slides in front of me. I don't even remember why, but she slides in front of me, and then the girl that I was talking to slides in front of her. And I'm like, what is going on right now? Like, why is everybody sliding in front of me? What you need to do is go that way. We're trying to go to the door. We're not being limited to the Coca-Cola. We're going to the door. So I snatch Mia, and I'm like trying to pull her this way, and I'm trying to like guide the other girl, to the door. And crazy enough, me trying to be like a decent human being and just get out, I get hit. And so I'm sitting there, and in my head, I'm like, now I know he just hit me like. I've been trying to avoid this whole situation this whole time. I just got hit. I looked at Halter, and from what Halter said, my eyes just went black. Like, I turned around, and I recognized who it was. That was the other part, too. It was the exact same guy that I don't like already. So I looked at him, and I was like, bah! I started cracking on him. Oh, and then some other dude from, like, I don't know what it is about people jumping people, but some random dude that nobody knows
wasn't in the fight.
Yeah, wasn't even in the fight. Decides he wants to start kicking the dude that's on the ground that I don't like that I'm hitting now because he hit me. So
now you mad at that guy for hitting the guy that you don't
like. So I'm like, Nick, what is your problem? Like, I'm going off.
Like, why are you kicking
So I hit him, and like, he falls, and then another dude hits him. I'm like, oh, good Lord Jesus. And so the big, bald, black dude just literally snatches me up by my shirt and was like, come with me. I was like, oh, all right. Like, we rolling then. So he goes out to the door. He has all my friends outside, and he's sitting there talking to me. He's like, look, I know from what it looks like, you wasn't trying to cause any trouble. I'm going to just next time need you to stand up for our race and not start stuff after stuff is already started. I was just like, huh? He was like, look, what I'm saying is we black men, we can't be up in these fights. So you're already stereotypical of black people starting stuff. We can't be in this stuff. I was like, you know what? Yes, sir. You right about that. I'm just going on a roll. You have a good night. We was cool. He gave me like a little salute or whatever and just let us go on our way. So we get back to the car and we're trying to drive to this complex because there was another party somewhere in the complex that had I forget what it's called. I don't remember. It might be North Point because that's usually where all the parties were. But instead of the party being in the house, for whatever reason, I guess it moved from the house outside to where the park area was, so like the playground and stuff like that. And you can hear it dang near a mile away. Like they got music playing real loud. You can smell weed all over the place, and you're like, I'm like, I don't know if I want to be here after what we just experienced at the little mini club that was actually somewhat sanctioned. Like I don't know,
decision making. Sounds like.
Yeah, I'm sitting there like I'm looking at Halter like I don't know if I want to be here right now. Like that don't look safe at all. First of all, we don't know whose house was supposed to be starting this party. We just know it was supposed to be a house party, and now it's not in the house; it's outside. So I'm like, yeah, I don't know about this one. And Halter's like looking at me like, yeah, I don't, because he's the driver too. So he's like, I don't know about this particular one right here. So we stop at the Taco Bell, once again, that's right next to the party, right? When I say the craziest people decide that they want to move themselves from the party to Taco Bell, I don't know why I attract crazy. Like, that whole night, I was just sitting to myself wondering.
Tell me about that part.
Well, yeah, because I was like, it was somewhat irrelevant to the actual main story of the fight, because nothing actually happened, but it was just crazy, because now we're sitting there, and they had to have been stoners or something like that, because these people had to have been high for what they was doing. They walk in, we're sitting there eating, minding our own business, having a little conversation between ourselves, whatever. And these people walk in, and you can tell they're from a party because they rank of weed, like bad. And the dude that comes in first has these like super baggy like sweatpants on, right? But it looks like he's homeless because they got holes everywhere. So you're just looking at him like, what do you do? Like, why are you outside like that? That's not fly. Like, that's not cool. Why are you wearing that, bro? Like, we need to get you G'd up. Like, we need to go to GQ, get you some new clothes, and we go, restyle the situation. That's all I was thinking in my head. And I feel like he felt that thought, even though I didn't say it out loud. It was like he felt my thought because all of a sudden he looked dead at me, pulled his pants up, and was like, I was like, the hell? I was like, okay. And so he walks up to the cashier, and he asks for some type of, I don't know, something off the menu or whatever. And it's late at night, so granted, there's only like 2 or 3 people in this whole entire store, so they're moving super slow.
Oh, Lord. So now you got time.
Yeah, so, like, once again, these people had to have been high. Because all of a sudden, he loses his mind. Y'all can't hurry up and make my daggone food. I'm hungry. Don't you see I'm hungry? I'm like, and this is the time to go. Once again, I'm the voice of reason. Like, I'm looking for the door. I'm like, can somebody just like, let's just go, right? No. Somehow, some way, we get caught in between another argument and a daggone wall. I can't get out. So I'm just like, Jesus can just make a way. Just do something.
Take the wheel.
Just something. Like, please, do something. And luckily, there was a cop that happened to have been, I guess, in the plaza of where we were at. And he didn't hear anything, but I guess he was trying to get some talk about himself because he's walking in and his happy doodle ass just walks in and he was like, hey, what's going on? That moment of pause for everybody was my moment of movement. I was like, gone, I'm out. This is the perfect time to dip. And everybody dipped with me. The bad part about that was we get back to the car, and as we're trying to get into the car, everybody's moving so fast that we don't recognize how hard sometimes that we're pulling the door to close the door. Crazy enough, we all closed the door at the same time, and all 4 of his windows broke.
Oh my goodness! What?
All 4 of them just like butter.
Dang, that would piss me off. I'm like,
Oh
if
my
y'all don't get your ass out of my car!
Well, no, Halter, he knew something was going to happen eventually, because that car that he particularly had was old, and he was already fixing it up anyway.
Mm-hmm.
It wasn't his normal truck that he had, so he knew something was going to happen eventually, but we didn't know all 4 windows were just going to just, like, it wasn't even like a shatter like they bursted. It was literally like they just trickled. I was like, what is that? I've never seen that in my life.
This is a serious punk prank. Y'all were waiting for Ashton Kutcher, wasn't you?
Oh yeah, that whole night. There was no way. That whole night we were like, what is going on? Like, really? The fight at the club was one thing, because that is usually intended to happen with high schoolers, usually at any dance. Eventually somebody's going to get hot-headed.
But he's usually not the one that's in the fight.
Ever. I'm usually the one, like, I can see it happening, but I'll try to find the door. Like, I'm trying to get out, because I'm not trying to be associated with the fight, because with me, my history of getting in fights, usually I'm the one that didn't start nothing, but I was defending myself, but then I get in trouble for defending myself. So I'm like, I learned my lesson back in freaking kindergarten. I'm just going to go for the door. Like, I'm a beeline for the door, first thing I get. Plain and simple. Somehow, I end up getting into the fight. Trying to have a good night.
But you held your own. And then when they got home, all the kids, all the guys are like,
everybody was in the house.
Oh my gosh. They're talking about how he just kind of lost it. He blacked out and he was just jacking dude up. And I'm like, not Jonathan. And that's all I kept saying. And they were laughing at me because everybody knew, like, for real? And I'm like, come on, y'all. Not Jonathan. Yeah. They're like, yeah, for real. No. And then they're like, and he did this. I'm like, not Jonathan. And then I was like, Jonathan, was you fighting? And then he told me the story and told me about the security guard scooping him up and stuff. And I was like, wow, that is almost too hard to believe, you know. But
it's terrible.
Jonathan doesn't like to get in fights.
I really don't, especially in social
settings. But he can fight. Like that's the thing. He can really fight.
I mean, I can, and I just don't like to because, like I said, every time I usually got into an altercation is because I was trying to defend myself, and then all of a sudden I got in trouble for defending myself. So I just was like, okay, well, I can't do nothing then, so I'm just gonna leave. Best way to just not do anything is just leave. Don't even be there. Right. So that's what I was trying to do. It didn't work out so well.
Poor thing.
It did not work out at all.
So did you get the girl's number that you?
Oh yeah, that was the other part. We got her number, and she was with us all the way to Taco Bell. We even dropped her off and everything. Like she was with us the whole rest of the night. It was that fight was the night was just dumb. I was like,
totally changed your mood.
It went from we were chilling, we were cool, we were dancing, we were all having a good time to what in the world? Like why, God?
The why God question. Okay. Yakira.
So mine happened at homecoming. And I don't think I told you this.
What I was gonna say? What happened at homecoming?
It might have been my junior, or it might have been junior or senior. I don't remember which one it was.
Powell?
Yeah, it was at Powell. Because I didn't go to any dances before that. But
not out here.
Not any
dances in Phoenix.
Oh yeah, I went to Hoco. That was the only other dance.
And then you went to some when you were younger.
Well, yeah, but I'm talking about in high school. But anyway. So, I'm dancing, having a good time as usual, and I think at this particular time, no one was with me, so that was lame. But, so I'm like basically dancing by myself, just going up to random people, and so, I got to this.
That?
I don't really care. Like, I'll dance. I'll be the only one dancing. There's a pool party
Yeah.
at our place, and I was literally the only one dancing at the pool party the whole time. So I was like,
That's
because
the
it's
way
a
it
bunch
gotta
of old
be.
people though. Like, so I got it. Like, they're not gonna be dancing, but I was
That's
just
the
like,
way
y'all
it gotta
some
be. I'm
lames.
sorry, you can't go to a place where you say party on the end of it, pool party, house party. You can't put party on the end of it and everybody just standing there.
Yeah, or just sitting around. And I was like, what the fuck? Yeah, but anyway. So I'm dancing, and then like this black group. So I just learned, like, if you want to have fun at a dance, go to the black group, because they're more likely to just be crazy and just have fun. So I go to the black group, and I knew a few of the people who were in the black group, and so I started dancing with her. And then like her boyfriend was there, and like his guys, and it was just this big group. And so I'm just dancing, and then this guy starts dancing up on me, and he is like the most ragamuffin looking, just
Lord.
like ugh kind of dude. And so this one girl that I had acquaintanced myself with, she's looking like, why is he dancing on you? And I'm like, I don't know. Like, get him the fuck off. And so then I like get away from him and I start dancing on my friend. And so then like he kind of like nudges her out of the way and starts dancing on me again. And I was like, are you serious? Does he not get the fact that I'm like avoiding him? So, so basically that just kept happening throughout the night.
It happens to us.
And yeah, and I was like, seriously? Like, it's basically kind of the same thing that happened to mom. But then, like, I think maybe a few days later, because that was over the weekend, I think it was a Friday or Saturday, I go back to school, and we had, like, an assembly or something. I had to be in the gym for some reason. Keep in mind, I didn't take PE because I had already taken it. So I'm like, I don't know what was going on, but I was in the gymnasium. And so they see me, and they're like, oh, you should date him. And I'm like,
Shoot yourself.
yeah, I looked at the guy who said it, and I'm like, would you date him? Like, not in a homo way, but like, honestly, look at him. Like, really?
Oh, wow.
And so then this girl who's saying it, who's not to herself, is like, yeah, you should go on a date with him. I'm like, would you date him?
That's wrong. That's
I didn't say it out loud. I was just like, no, I'm good, but... And they try to be like, making it seem like I'm a horrible person because I'm like, no. And I'm like, I'm a horrible person because I have standards that are higher than his face. The fuck? Like, no, he's
not standards higher than his face.
Hold on. Higher than his face, higher than his height. Like, he was short, he was fat, he had the scrunchiest face. Like, he had this high top thing on.
So we know Yakira is in the very superficial outside person phase.
No, it's just, I have to look at you first before I can get to know you. The first thing I'm going to see is your face before I can be like, hi, how are
his
you?
face offended you.
Yes, I'm like, no, I don't want to talk to you. You don't look good.
Oh, no.
Whoever says I'm going to talk to whoever is a liar. I honestly like to date because that means that you are willing to get in bed with that person and they're ugly. Imagine that. That's nasty.
There's a difference between talking to whoever as a friend.
Exactly. I don't talk to anyone.
Talking to somebody and possibly seeing that person as a significant other. You
Exactly.
see them in a different light. You're on a different standard now. There's no, oh, you're my friend. No, if you're
So
my friend,
you guys
that's
are
different.
saying the law of attraction, you have to be attracted
There has
to
to
that
be an
person.
attraction there.
Yeah.
You're seeing them in the light of a possible significant other. If you just seeing them, oh, like you as a friend, you the homie, that's different. I'm not even seeing you in that light.
Exactly.
I can now see your personality because you're my homie.
Yes.
If I'm trying to possibly see you as a significant other, not only am I trying to see your personality, I need to see what was on the outside first. Hello.
Exactly. For me to even want to be in that kind of thought process with you is to have to see your face and
That's
see, you know,
just
your
being
body and what's
human.
going on.
I'm sorry.
Exactly. So
I hate people that say that's superficial. That's not superficial. That is real.
exactly.
That's what everybody does. If you say it's not, you're blind.
Looks don't matter. Yes,
No.
If
I
you're
don't
trying
agree.
to date them.
I don't agree that looks don't matter.
Looks matter.
I do. I feel that. I feel that looks. What draws your initial attention is going to generally be the physicality of the person.
Exactly.
Unless you met them in a different way.
Well, yeah.
You see what I'm saying? And you've never seen them. So here's where it becomes a challenge and it becomes difficult.
Now
Let's
that's
say
bizarre.
you start a relationship, or you're just friends with someone, cyber friends, talk on the phone, but never Skyped or Vmoed or whatever.
There should be pictures of them somewhere, though.
Well, I mean,
This day and age, I should
yeah, but but see, here's the thing: pictures can be deceiving.
Yeah, they can be, and there's
And they
catfish
can be
out
old,
there.
and
But
they can be not that person. And
exactly, there's
you know.
catfish out there, which is why I really don't like that whole online.
That's why I said
media
Skype. You
kind of
can't
thing.
fake a Skype.
Yeah, or I do Snapchat.
Yeah.
Like, add me on Snapchat, because as soon as I
Snapchat's
snap
an
you,
immediate thing.
you have to. Yeah, that has to. be.
There's no way you can fake that. Like, you can put on there, but it will show you the notification if it's like
If it came
memory
from camera roll, yeah.
It'll
3
show you.
hours
It's like,
ago.
nigga, nah. Give me
Yeah,
some
no.
recent
And it's like when
one.
you're messaging someone, like, yes, they can send you those pictures, but you can tell the difference between them sending a snap of themselves or them sending a picture through messages. Like, there's two
Like,
different things.
it shows you the notification.
Yeah, like,
So
they
I
like,
that.
there's no catfish on Snap.
You can't. It's-
Well,
can't
The
do
only
it.
way you can catfish someone on Snap is if you always take a pictures.
I'm going to say this. I have met many of my friends who are dear friends to me now, by met them online, or a mutual friend or something like that, and we didn't live in the same place. But I can truly report that I have never been in a situation where when I met the individual in person, I was like, oh.
So you were never catfished.
No, it wasn't even about being
She's
catfished.
talking about like
They just were cute, yeah.
Yeah, I've not had anybody who I felt repulsed by.
See, I don't know what
anything
you're
like
scared
that.
I've never
of,
felt like
because-
I've never been
hold on,
repulsed,
I don't
but
know.
There's definitely been a time where I'm like, see now, technically speaking. this is
Now,
not what I'm
Hold on, wait.
You know what my type is, so.
No, I really don't know what your standards are, because, like, I know that, but, like, those are your high standards. I'm saying, what's the lowest you're gonna go? Because I've seen a few of the guys that you've
There's a
been
range
around,
of these
and I do not find them attractive in any way, shape, or form.
You've seen people who were friends. You have not seen people I'm dating.
But see, this is my thing. You kiss some of these people, and I would not put my lips on somebody that I do not find
I
attractive.
kiss my friends.
See,
And it's no big deal.
That's where.
But it's not no long, deep, passionate, like,
I didn't say it
tongue
was,
down
but
your throat
I'm
kiss.
saying I'm not putting my lips on nothing that I don't find attractive.
That's where the confusion happens.
That's like kissing a toad.
Well, they say you got to go through a few frogs before you get a prince. They're like, nope. No frogs in the lily pads.
I'm not gonna say that I can't be friends with nobody like that, because I could, but there's a certain standard
Friends.
that I'm like, look,
we don't-
you
I'm
beautiful
not
in your
kissing
own way, but
nobody.
I'm gonna let you know, don't expect nothing over here, okay? Over here is not available to you. You need to be over
Ouch.
here in the
Confused.
aisle 7 section over
My
here.
heart. You're rude ass.
I used to tell you that all the
Crush
time,
your
man.
soul.
Look, man, some people need to wake up, dagnabbit. I don't care. I was at a pool party one time too, and I'm like, hey, okay, see that bikini right there? You should not have left the house in that. That was not, that bikini wasn't for you, okay? You can take that back to Walmart right now.
Whoever let you leave the house wearing
They
that,
hate
I'm not
you.
your friend.
They hate you.
They hate you. That's terrible.
They don't like
guys.
you at all. Like, you need to stop.
All right, so now my kids are being like vicious and cruel.
We ain't even no bitch. That's a reality. Everybody done didn't see somebody walk out the house. You like, don't do it to yourself.
I've done that many times with Yakira, and she's gonna go out anyway. Now, look, this is where we're not gonna be.
Anything I wear, I look bomb, no fuck.
Wait. This is where I'm not gonna ever live it down. I'm never gonna get this girl out of those booty shorts that she's wearing. Every pair of shorts she got is booty shorts, y'all. They're like a size too small. And her cheek, I'm telling you, you can see a little cupping down underneath. And I'm like, Yakira,
I
please.
honestly think that's.
It drives me nuts to see. I'm like, why do I have to look at your booty? Like,
Because my booty is mine.
but anyway.
If I want to
So,
show it. See, this is my thing.
since I put the booty shorts on,
Wait. No, wait. Hold on, wait. No, wait. This is
But
my thing.
my
Wait,
cheeks
no,
were
this
hanging.
is my thing. No,
My cheeks were.
I'm not talking about that. I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about this is my thing. If I want to wear this and it makes me look pretty or it makes me feel like pretty and I like it and this is what I like to wear, then it shouldn't matter to you. Whether you have to see it or not, look away, turn the other cheek.
Look, as a parent, I now understand why my parent at certain times, not a whole lot, my mom they pretty much let me wear whatever I was going to wear because they knew I was going to wear what I was going to wear, but I wasn't really outlandish. There was a point in time when I was kind of into clothes, but I've never really been a big clothes and shoes person. Men, you'll love me around because I don't break your bank at all. In fact, I almost hate shopping. Only do it when I have to, okay? So yeah, you love me around. And I don't Amazon and I'm not online shopping either because if I'm gonna buy something, I need to put this body in it because this body is not the same as the average individual.
If anything, I'll online shop like makeup and stuff like that.
I online shop
shoes,
like
maybe
telephone cases. That's it. But
yeah, that's about it.
Guns and knives and masks, like just different things. And she's makeup.
Clothes is definitely an in-person.
And I'm books and like practical things. I don't really shop.
I've done makeup
But anyway, I'm never going to be able to get her, I'm never going to be able to say nothing to her at this point about booty shorts, about, you put your
literally stole mine.
Your boobs are showing too much.
Yeah, hold on, wait. Me and her went to a event out on the strip, and I never get to go out anywhere really. So I'm going to take this opportunity, enjoy myself. And so both her and her friend are like, oh, you might want to button up your shirt.
Why? Maybe.
I'm like, it's see-through, so why? They already see what they see because the shirt's see-through, so not sure if y'all caught that, but in this lighting,
well, I just know, but now I think I've ruined that chance. So, yes.
There was no chance in the first place, whether you were wearing my booty shorts or not. There was no chance because I'm wearing what I want to wear. Just okay, she's always trying to control what I wear. And at first it was matching because I would never match. I always have some mixed colors and it is just bad. But now that I'm matching, she wants to go a step further and tell me how short and how long. Like I got a dress code at home. No, I'm not doing all that.
So the problem is my exhibitionist gene has transferred because both of them. Jonathan is just normal though. Guys don't walk around with shirts on all the time or walk around without shirts all the time.
That's underwear.
But yeah, they walk around in their drawers, and I guess they got that from their mom. But I don't. Here's what's so funny. I told you guys I really am an exhibitionist. I'm a true exhibitionist for real. That's why I was out in booty shorts last night. But anyway, I'm very limited about my private space. Like I can do all kind of stuff in front of thousands of people, but there's going to be a very, very, very. It's going to be much more limited as to things that I'm going to do one-on-one with people. So I don't know. I'm strange. Like I will never strip. Like I might let you strip me, but I'm not stripping.
I just want to see you strip right now.
I don't like it because it feels awkward.
Yeah,
that is awkward. It's just like a lot of dead time.
You have to strip and try to be all sexy, and I have to now sit there and watch. And I'm like, take it off. Look, I got you. Okay.
Now
if I want something off,
playful. I can be playful and that, but if you really want me to lap dance, that's not gonna ever happen.
See, the thing is
I don't like it. Yeah.
I don't understand what it's created for.
But I will get out there and drop it like it's hot on the stage in front of thousands of people. Boobs coming out. Look, we had a wardrobe malfunction. 2007.
That's really why she can't tell me what to wear. That's really the only reason.
No, that's an accident.
I don't care if it's an accident. You got up there.
So no.
You got up there with my freaking bra.
I was in a posing suit,
which looks like a
that
bikini. Keep
they're
in mind.
They're fitted to fit you, right? Well, it was on a show, but I was still drying out. So what was happening is I was getting smaller as the day went forward. So as I'm getting smaller, my top is still the same, right? And before it was over, that top was too big, and my boobs slid right on out of that top while I was doing my posing routine. And so much so where I didn't even realize it, I didn't know it. The whole audience is like, you know, but I'm going to tell you guys something. The MC, I guess, tried to call me, 2 or 3 times?
3 times.
Three times.
Jump.
And finally, he had to leave the podium. And because I rock it. I'm telling you, I am in my element. I am in the zone when I'm in front of an audience like that. So, boobs all out. Jonathan is horrified and traumatized for life. Yakira's acting like she don't know me. The guy stands out in front of me and he's like, "You're top." I worked that right on into my routine. If I tell y'all I didn't wiggle it around.
Honestly, though, that's how like professionals are, though.
That's
because,
right. What was
like,
I supposed to do? Run off embarrassed and cry?
because like models, like I've seen so many, and it's like the funniest thing to see. Like it's really messed up to laugh at these people. But like models that fall on the runway.
I laugh from all the time.
Like,
that's the
so,
realest moment you've had all
so
damn day.
embarrassing. But this one model took the biggest tumble.
She
like
didn't understand how not
smacked
to fall.
Like you
bro.
know, hold on, no. You know, like when I smacked my knees when I was doing my back tuck, she did one of those numbers. Like she fell, came back up, and then fell back down. And she just put her hands in her face, got back up, and walked off. I was like, damn, you a boss.
Yeah, she had to walk it off. Her knees was hurt.
Wait, and then in this week's New York Fashion Week, freaking Bella Hadid didn't have her boot. It came off while she was walking, and so Gigi came right on up, helped her out, walked with her on the runway, and they're like, all right, we the baddest in the bunch, we the baddest sisters on here. So I was like, okay, kill it. Yeah, so I respect people like that, honestly. If you can have a wardrobe malfunction or just fall straight on your face in front of everybody like that.
Wardrobe malfunction.
I'm just saying, it's the most realest thing that you could possibly experience.
I've never had a wardrobe malfunction, but I'm like, what? A wardrobe malfunction? Okay. That must be something new.
Charlie Fox tries.
And she respects folks who have one of those. I had a wardrobe malfunction. I don't know what she's talking about.
Nikki had one too.
Hey, by the way, I won that show too. I won first and overall. Like I won my class, and I won the overall at that show. And I remember Tricky Jackson. He was like, I wonder why she won this show. He was one of the judges. It was pretty funny though. Tricky Jackson, for those of you who don't know, is a IFBB pro bodybuilder. Yeah, but yeah, Tricky had jokes. Anyway. So I guess that's the day. We just want to share. I had to.
Hey, you guys, put up a like if you guys want her to give up on trying to tell me what I can and cannot wear outside.
I honestly don't care at this point. She getting ready to be in California.
But she still tells me.
Yakira is going to be Yakira. She's on her way to Cali. I might as well just hang it up now. Just let her be. Let it be. Let it be.
Let it be.
So anyway, I just needed to share that one little tidbit and let the guys share something. We appreciate everybody who hung out with us today. Let me do a quick social media break again before we leave. Let's see what we got going on. Let's see. Okay. Hey, Duke. And there's more family. Hey, Lily. How's it going, fam? Joe Davis. Kevin Carter. Hi, Kevin Carter. Matthew Marenbloom. What's up, Matthew? Coach James Seals Sr. Hey, Coach James Seals. April Torrance. Evangelist. Are you praying? Mark T. Johnson. What's up, Mark? Brent Miller. Mike Stone. More family. Hi, Anita. I got all kind of family. Jelena, my Sands, my Kappa Sands, Brian Pearson. What's up, BP? Kenosha. How's it going, Kenosha? Bobby Campbell. Hey, Leonard, what's up, Mr. Man? How's that beautiful wife and your beautiful children? Tell everybody I said hello and give them all kisses for me. JJ, what's up, Jason? It's a boo thing right there. Let's see, Roderick Cheatham. Maze, I got more. Hey, what's up, cousin? Let's see, he said, try to get in on this, but I won't connect. Aw, cousin can't get in. And then my other cousin, Ricardo Wallace, is here. My big brother, Harold Lundy. Kimberly Mel Harris. Mel Harris. Whatever last name is. I'm sorry. Kimberly. That's the girl. Good grief. John Irwin, Brian Spencer, Yvonne Merchant. Hi. Hey, what's up, Rebecca? And then my other cousin, Charles Dent. Wow. Well, guys, you know what? This has been real. We appreciate how those of you who've come through, stopped by and hung out with us. This really was a real confession today. I got to work on my little game. I guess I'm going to have to step it up a little bit. And it's not my social skill. My social skill is fine. It's my denial.
Rejection.
Yeah, my rejection skills. I got to work on that. So I'm probably going to go out and try it again next week, and we'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. I probably won't go by myself this time. I don't know.
Yeah, you should do an 18 and up club so then I can go.
Well, I'm not doing that. No, this was actually a 25 and over club, actually. So it really was an adult club.
That's crazy.
What?
I couldn't even go to that one.
I know.
Oh, you're only. I keep forgetting you're only.
That's why I was like, one of these days. That's why I was like, one of these days, I'm not going to be thinking about it, and I'm gonna be in one of these 25 and older clubs, and Jonathan's gonna be 25 and be popping up in there, and we end up in the same club. And if I got the booty shorts on again, I don't know. That probably won't be a very good day.
No, hide the booty shorts.
Like, who's that?
Where
I don't know.
get these?
You can roll out. Actually, there's a club down the street. We can go to that one.
Oh, you just gonna leave?
Yeah, great club to go to.
Well, I would hope you'd see me first before I saw you. Because I'd come over, I'm like, Jonathan, hi. Then I'd start messing with
like,
him.
Who is that?
Yep.
I don't know.
I'll start messing with him, and I'll start blocking.
Don't know. We can roll.
Because I don't look like his mom.
Did you get these out of my drawer?
No. They were in my room.
Mm-hmm. I don't know who keeps putting my clothes in your room.
Mm-hmm. Anyway, hi, Skylar. Come say hi to everybody really quickly, Skylar. What's wrong?
Nothing.
Okay. Come say hi. We're getting ready to bid you all adieu, but we're going to let Skyly Wiley say hello. Come on over here. Come over here with Mama.
She's struggling with
She's struggling with her little baby doll.
Hello.
Say hi. I think Auntie Nene Jean is on there. Say hi, Aunt Nene. If you're still here,
Hi.
we love you.
I love you. This is what I'm watching.
All right, good stuff. Anyway, thank you guys. We will see you all next week. I don't know, next week might be called Shenanigans or something like that, because I am sure I'm going to find a little bit of mischief and fun to find before the week is over. Everyone have a wonderful, blessed, awesome, fantastic Sunday and great week. Bye, smooches.
Bye.
We love you guys.
Bye.